Hey, YouTube, Facebook family. I hope you guys are well, healthy, and prosperous this Sunday. It's not Sunday anymore, y'all. It's Monday morning. It's very early. It's like 12:20 in the morning. And I just finished watching a movie that I wanted to review very quickly that I thought you guys would enjoy. It's called Lies Before Kisses, and it was made in 1991. It's an hour and 33 minutes. It got 5.5 stars on IMDb. On YouTube, it does not have the original working title. It's, YouTube, I guess they have to put a different title so it doesn't get pulled. I don't know, but I had to look it up to see what the actual title was, and it's called Lies Before Kisses with Jacklyn Smith, Nick Mancuso, Greg Evan, Penny Fuller, Lisa Rinna, and Ben Gazzara's in this movie, y'all. Ben Gazzara was in Roadhouse. I don't know if you guys remember. He played a bad guy in Roadhouse. Lisa Rinna, I think she's in the Desperate Housewives series. Desperate Housewives? One of those housewives things she's in. Nick Mancuso, he's been in a couple of movies. Jacklyn Smith, everybody knows from Charlie's Angels. So, they had a good cast. And this movie was very, very good. I would recommend it for anybody that's looking for a good thriller, suspense movie. It's the movie to see. It's about a husband and wife played by Jacklyn Smith and Ben Gazzara. They're married to each other. And Jacklyn Smith, at their daughter, they have two daughters. And at the daughter birthday party, she overhears Ben Gazzara talking to the mistress, played by Lisa Rinna, on the telephone. Speaking of, he's telling Lisa Rinna not to call him and not to contact him anymore. And she hears this conversation on the phone when she's trying to figure out the situation with the birthday cake that they're having. And her whole world spirals out of control because she loves her husband, Ben Gazzara. In the movie, his name is Grant. So she loves Grant, and from that one telephone conversation, her whole world kind of spirals, and it's just a train wreck after that, just a big train wreck. So Jacklyn Smith, she gets in touch with Nick Mancuso, who's like a friend of the family type of thing, and is also a PI, to see about this mistress. Because Jacklyn Smith the mistress starts sending photos to the house. She bucks up into Grant and the daughters when they're on a trip. Out of the blue, she's there. So she's suspicious. So they get Nick Mancuso to look into her, who, he does. And he finds out who she is. And she says that Grant beat her, which Jacklyn Smith kind of sort of seems to be believing. She's kind of wavering or whatever. But Grant is he's steadfast. He's like, he didn't do it, I love you. It was a one-time thing. It was a mistake. But you can see that Jacklyn Smith, she stands by her husband, which I guess any loving wife, if you love your husband, you put that time in, you would want to try to make it work, So that happens. Her best friend, played by Penny Fuller, she's like, your husband, you have a beautiful life. I wish I had your life. She's pretty much telling her to fight for her husband. So Jacklyn Smith, she does all this. And she does all this. This movie was just a lot to process. You guys need to watch it. I'm telling you, watch it. You will not regret it. It was an hour and 33 minutes. I don't regret at all. Like, at all. It was just like a lot to process, because it was on YouTube it says it called it My Beautiful Killer Wife 2025 thriller movie. I'd say it wasn't a thriller as much as it was a thriller, maybe more of a mystery suspense type of thing, because there was no scary aspects. There was a murder in the movie. The mistress did get killed, but I won't tell you get into how or whatever, because I want you to watch it. But you know, I spoiled that for you. I'm sorry, but I did spoil that for you. So somebody did get hurt, and it was the mistress. You know, big surprise there, right? But that happens, and there's a big twist at the end. I'm not going to spoil that for you. You guys watch it and comment and tell me how much you liked it, and tell me what you thought of this movie. Again, it's called Lies Before Kisses, and it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. That I will say. It is a slow burn type of a movie. Like, if you want to, it had me, I don't think a movie has had me this invested since maybe, well, I'd say Avatar had me pretty invested, and I watched that last weekend. But there's very few movies that had me invested, and this is one of them. If I had to say one of the best movies I watched in 2025, this would be on that list. Yeah, so again, very good movie. Go out, guys, watch. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Love you guys much. Be blessed, and the love of God is upon you. Love you guys. Bye for now.